Well, hello there, and welcome to another ARNZX first look video. And today we are looking at quite a different kind of release for an aircraft add-on. I guess you could call it an aircraft add-on for Microsoft Flight Simulator. So this is the ASTRO 1. Interesting little bird, just released in the last sort of 48 hours by Got Friends. I'm not quite sure what category it would even fit in, to be honest. It's sort of it's a microlight, but it's purely electric. It's almost like a drone with a person. Very unique, very interesting. Looks extraordinarily fun. Quite zippy, can do up to something like 138 kilometers an hour or something. Maximum altitude of 1500 feet, and we're certainly going to test that today. And yeah, this is sort of the first time I've seen anything like this before, and I have to say it was an impulse purchase. I saw something on Facebook. I thought, what's that about? I looked at a video. I thought, oh hell yeah, that looks like too much fun not to have a go. It's currently on special for $9.99, but I think that only applies for a few weeks, if that. You can get it from the got-friends.com website. As I said, it's currently $9.99. It normally retails for $12.99, so you can save yourself $3, and yeah, let's have a closer look, and we'll go for a blat. Just for anyone who's interested, we are sitting at Takaka Airport, which is quite a gorgeous little aerodrome at the north, or the tip, or the northern tip of the South Island. So yeah, very scenic part of New Zealand. So here we are in the, well, for want of a better word, the cockpit. I guess you could call it that. So we'll turn some power on. So as you can see, so it's pretty basic. It's effectively 8 propellers attached to an electric motor. I have to say that I'm rather partial to the RGB lighting on those propellers. If anyone who knows me and know what my computer looks like, you'll totally understand why I tend to wig out at that sort of thing, because I'm a big fan of RGB. So I really like that. There's some really cool details. So you can see, looks like copper wiring in there. Very nice detail, as you'd expect for an aircraft this, well, yeah, I'm going to call it an aircraft of this size. Let's just sort of get down and see what we can see in the nuts and bolts. So you've got massive battery packs, obviously, all the little bits and pieces to make it run the way it needs to run. I think it's very cool, and I have to say I'm really looking forward to taking this thing for a blat, which we'll do very shortly. Now it does come with 24 liveries. This was probably one of the more colourful ones. There's sort of ones with patterns, and there's just black, and there's just base colours, all the same colour kind of thing. So they look quite nice, I have to say. There's also some scenery items that come with it, and there are some locations they've set up in the world, and I'm not across that yet. I need to read the manual to know where they are, and there's some really quite interesting stuff included in that, which I'll try and find as we go. So yeah, it all looks pretty cool, really. But let's just get in and take it for a bit of a blat. So it's even got a PlayStation controller. Oh shit! Okay, I wasn't expecting that. Oh, okay. Oh my god. got any rocks? No, shit, that was close. Alright, so... Sport. It's all rather... Shrek. Okay, so you don't want to turn that on off too often. All good. Oh, look at that. Earplugs. Ha! And I can understand why. That's too good. Is it in the external? No, he's just got his mufflers on. I don't know what I was thinking. I guess I can turn the noise off if it becomes too much of a pain in the ass. Oh, no, turn it back on. There we go. Alright, let's try again. No. Okay. So you've got to remember this is my first time. God, I'm going to take out the fence. That wouldn't be a good start. Oh my god, I think I've gone through the fence. No. Okay. Alright. This is my first ever flight, so you'll, like always, you'll have to forgive me. Okay, let's try and get a bit of altitude, shall we? No, it's not going to work for me. I need to adjust my... Oh, there we go. Oh, nice. Hello. Okay. Right, I'm just getting a feel for how it works. Ooh, got onto the trees. Not a good look. Okay, yep. Good. Got that. No, we just need a bit more grunt. Okay. Alright, now let's see what we can do. Sport. Not quite sure what that does, but... the fun factor is pretty high. Now I don't know how long the battery will actually last, or whether or not having unlimited fuel like I normally have set up in Sim will make any difference whatsoever, but I guess we'll find out. With anything like this, I guess it is very much designed for touring and looking at stuff low level, which is exactly what we're doing. Nice and sprightly, very responsive. Oh shit, whoa. And I didn't crash and kill myself, my god. That is good. Oof. Oof, in the long grass. Oop, that's not good. Can't see what the hell's going on there. Right, let me just try and... Just got to find the sweet spot for hovering. That's not quite it. So... Okay, so that's going to keep me at a... Yes, so that is going to keep me hovering in place. So let's just go and have a look. So it's just about getting my head around the modes. It's quite cool. Alright, let's oh no. Oh my god. That was so close. Oh dear. Alright. So I don't think that's going to hover, is it? No, it's not going to hover. I don't want to do the red one. Not the red one, the round one. Keep my fingers away from the round one. Oh no, there we go. And... oh shit. Oh my god, I nearly did it again. How stupid can I be? Oh my gosh. Ooh, bit clunky then. Okay. Alright, well we don't want hover. Oh shit, try and... There we go. Okay, I can't keep boost happening yet, but then of course I don't actually know what I'm doing. But anyway, alright. Have a look at the sea life. This is pretty cool. I have to say, this is very cool. So now we can hover. Oop, just slows down to get rid of the speed, so that's good. Now I don't really want to be in sport mode for this, I don't think. Oh, there we go. Come on, go, 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 go. Oh my god, my god, oh my god. Oh my god, that's too close. Oh my gosh. Alright, let's just... Why do I feel like I'm, I feel like I'm gonna get wet really soon. Come on, let's just go forward a bit and let's see what's happening over here. So, you can see what happened with the New Zealand world update. This used to be all flat through here. So clearly the mesh improvements have made improvements unless you're camping. I'll have to fix that at some stage. Alright. Let's see what else we can do here. I don't want to hover. There we go. I don't think I'm going to kill myself. No, I'm all good. So yeah, this is pretty cool. I think I'm doing reasonably well without even reading the manual, to be honest. This would be so much fun in real life, I tell you. So we can get to 72. Let's see what sort of altitude we can get to. So what are we looking at? That's only 200 feet. Suppose it can go up to 1500. My God. Take a while. Still climbing. Let's just head back over here. So yeah, this is very much fun. Very fun indeed. Don't know what the top speed is. Well, I'm starting to creak a bit, so I'm picking that sort of in the 90s is probably about as far as you'd want to push it. Of course, I'm not being particularly gentle with it either, which probably doesn't help. Gosh, I haven't actually been in this area since the New Zealand world update, so it does look actually very different. The mesh is very different than it was. did a whole lot of work in this area. This would be amazing in VR. You get a real sense of speed, I would say. Particularly at these lower levels, it's a lot of fun. Scare the cows and the sheep. That mesh is very different. It's a lot of fun. A lot of fun indeed. $10. I think it's pretty cool. And they're not asking, I don't think it's an unreasonable ask in terms of add-ons. As I said, it's pretty clear what you're getting. Oh, I see, okay. Right, yeah. So it's going to try and maintain a hover based on, we need a little bit more grunt to try and land. Try not to make a complete fool of myself. Oh, sorry, Cessna. Sorry, sheep. I just want to land over here. Not sure where I am in relation to the fuel tanks. Yeah, I think I'm right next to them. Alright, let's try that. Oh, shit. Whoa! Oh, that's one way of doing it. I don't think I can get much closer to the fuel tank if I tried. Fuel. It's either precision flying or it's a oh shit moment. Let's just go with the first one, eh? Well, there we go. It's pretty fun, I have to say. That is pretty fun. If we back out, and we will head back. Yes, we do. We'll head back and we'll look at some of the other libraries. I'm not going to obviously load every single one because that's not what this is about. But at least you can have a quick look. And I'll also see what I can find. So yeah, so this is what I was saying. So it's quite plain ones, or ones with quite a lot of colour. Some really interesting patterns and designs there as well. That one looks quite nice. The green looks quite nice. So yeah, they've put a bit of time and effort into the libraries. If, for want of a better word, it's really just a few panels with a bit of colour on them. But yeah, it's good. It's certainly, you'd imagine it would be something for everyone, which I guess is the whole idea at the end of the day. Now let me just see if I can quickly pull up the manual and give you a little bit more information about some of the scenery and see if we can quickly go and have a look at that. Okay, well here we are back in the sim. I've actually loaded up the race course that comes with this, so this is all part of the package. But as you can see, there's also some visual modifiers being made to the aircraft itself. So depending on what you click, so down here there's a footrest that installs or gets rid of the guards for the fans. You can turn off the RGB if you want, just by clicking the housing. And you can see it's clear below us, so I can either add the base around the pilot or get rid of it, so whatever you want. So I'm going to get rid of it for now. Interesting loading it up here. It's a little bit, the performance isn't as good, it's a little bit jerky. But anyway, we're going to give this a crack and see how we go. Depending what bindings you have as well will then determine how these modes work, and they'll link to your lights. Now I haven't fully established that yet. As you can tell, I'm still getting to grips with flying it but not crashing it. I just want to go down that tunnel because that looks like too much fun. Psychedelic. Fireworks. Oh my god, what have they not got? Now of course you can also have multiplayer races, which is part of it, and that's what this course is for. Once again, this will be extraordinary in VR. Absolutely extraordinary in VR. God. This is why you have the guards. For people like me who can't fly very well. But you can imagine multiple people. Oh, try and get on the course. You can imagine what this would be like if you had a good pilot. Adjust what measures. So I think this would be where you'd want to hug the terrain. Not quite like that, but you know what I mean. Yeah, I know, I'm crap. And I'm slow, but I'm trying. I'm getting a bit better. Got to remember, I've only been flying this thing for 5 minutes, so I'm not going to be too hard on myself. I think I'm getting the hang of it a little bit. Let's try. Ooh, something out of Stargate. That's freaky. It's certainly different. I can honestly say I never thought I'd be doing something like this in Flight Simulator. It's actually probably a lot easier than I'm making it look, or it could actually be really hard and I'm doing quite well. I haven't quite decided which one of those two scenarios it is yet. Could actually be a combination. that the end of the course? Yes. No, because these are landing pads. Yeah. So I want to change the mode to hover. I think I'm just crashing now. Okay. Certainly done a nice job with the extras. I'm pretty much just crashing now. See if I can just crash on the landing pad. No. Oof. Come on, you can do it. I believe in myself. Bang. Oof. Bloody hell. That was... it looked a lot harder than it needed to be, I think. That's cool. I think it's one of those things where you've got to spend a bit of time just getting your head around the way, first of all, the controls work. I think it's one of those ones where you probably need rudder pedals. I think that would probably make it a lot simpler. All of these scenery items here you can actually use if you know how to develop or use scenery items. You can create your own scenery. And there we go. Bit of self-promotion. Gotfriends.com. But these kinds of things here, they do recommend, this time of night is the best, and you can see why. Just with these visuals, it's like something out of Star Trek. It's very cool. It's a great little course. And I love the fireworks. Gosh. So there we go. That is the ASTRO 1 for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2020. It is available now. Oh, did I? I think I completely stuffed that up, didn't I? Yeah, I was meant to follow that pathway and go back to the starting position, I think. Over here to the parking point. Because I think you can start there as well and head off that way. So it's probably a different... Yeah, it would be a different... So that's where races start. Yep. And you taxi around to get to where you're going to park. No explanation for why it's got that jerkiness. Now, whether that's something related to DX12 or DLSS3, I'm not sure. I haven't turned that off. Actually, I'll try turning it off and see if it makes any difference. I don't think it's going to, but you never know. General options. So we're currently running on super resolution. We'll go to TAA. Apply and save. Go back. Resume. Oh, it's the same. So I'm not quite sure what that is. Could just be my overall settings. It doesn't like. But it didn't seem to be too bad once I was actually... once I was flying the course, it didn't seem to be an issue, but I don't know what that's about. I'm fairly sure it's a settings issue as opposed to having anything to do with the add-on, simply because there's not enough in there to cause significant issues. I have to say they actually look better, I think, without DLSS3. Could be something to do with DX12 as well, but I'm not going to test that. So there you go. That is the Got Friends Astro 1. Currently, as I said, $9.99. So it depends when you watch this video. It could be back to $12.99 by then. So yeah, that's pretty cool. Certainly a lot of fun, and a great little tourer. And obviously you can get together with mates if you get them as a group, and you can race and all that sort of stuff. So yeah, good times. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and take care, and we'll catch you next time. Cheers.